tonight I'm going to talk about the total 5 hours at Darlington. So let's get started. So, it was a really good race tonight. It was one good race tonight. And it was also a typical weekend on NASCAR. I think we're doing a full-fat weekend for NASCAR. They all have typical safety and even ACT can something for her full-fat. And here is what ACT is. Here is what they did. And it was unsuccessful.
Squire here, pleased, honored, humbled to be beside two of the all-time greats in NASCAR championship racing. Ned Jarrett, son there, I guess you know BJ, other opportunities, huh? Yes. All right. Well, here's the story. Here's the fella that won the all-time biggest victory in the history of this race in 1965. The second generation, three-time winner on this racetrack. Both national champions joining us in the booth tonight. Real special occasion. What do you think of the old place this evening?
Well, it hasn't changed a lot as far as the racetrack itself is concerned. Chewing up the tire just like it has from way back in the early days. Really, I'll have to clarify it just a little bit, Jim, because the tires were so hard when I raced here in 1965. When we won the race, we didn't have to change tires too many times because the rubber was so hard on that tire, we just couldn't, even as abrasive as this racetrack is, it couldn't wear it off.
Lower spoiler, softer tires, get a good grip. DJ, about 30 seconds to green. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what these drivers wanted. They've got their hands full out there tonight. It's going to be a long 500 miles. A lot of adjustments made on these cars before they go back to green here.
And Keselowski has led from the outset. Heretofore, he's only led 4 laps, but he's right back in front. Second time out with the green flag start. Down into 1 and 2. The old turn 4 that leaps out at you as you look down that straightaway and head into turn number 3. Wide open here appears where Ryan Newman just 6 laps ago, 360, picked it up, keeps on going. And the other car that's made the big move tonight, Larson, went way back, came all the way into the top 10, and he's still running.
Well, he made
right back up in there
during that first caution flag.
Yep.
And of course, those new tires, even though he had run only 6 laps on the first set of tires, it's amazing at what speed you can get out of new tires.
Yeah, it really makes a big difference. And Larson, one of those drivers on the outside looking in as far as the playoffs go. He needs a win here tonight or next week in Richmond. Has a very strong car tonight.
Indeed he does, and there's so many that are desperate to have themselves a good finish here this evening. Tony Stewart's currently running in the 12th position, and now just picking up 11. He's desperate to win tonight, or at Richmond in the next outing here on NBC.
Okay, and what ACT is a full-fat we are a winner and now from away. Test wire. Next weather and sales weather. I have a nice to see. Now we go into some race highlight. Full serial, what passes and standard of fastway.
Problems for Danica Patrick. Smoking out of the back of the 10 for Danica Patrick.
4 tires, fix the damage, fill it up.
She's down on the apron. And it's still under green. She's staying off the racing. Well, now she's coming up closer to the racing group, throwing some tire rubber off. NASCAR will be looking at that.
A lot of debris.
For a caution.
A lot of debris coming off the car, and I'm sure she wants to get a caution so that she doesn't lose too many laps here.
Turn speed of 4, goes to accelerate. Car just gets away from her. She has to chase it up the racetrack. Ends up with heavy contact.
Yeah, that's a backup car, remember, Jeff. She also had an accident qualifying, so that's the second car of the weekend for Danica. This is a tough place, Rick. The Lady in Black doesn't care if you're running first or running 15th. And this is how easily it can happen. She's just trying to get the power down, just trying to accelerate off the corner. One wiggle, but
Darlington, you're already so close to the wall. There's no room to save it. A big correction. She has no choice but to turn the wheel to the right, Jeff. The car goes right up the track into the wall.
What happened?
Everything seemed pretty under control out there. I felt like I was in a pretty decent rhythm. And it snapped pretty hard in 4, so I don't know. I mean, like they said, it looked like it snapped pretty hard. It felt like that. It was definitely more sudden and something that I wasn't expecting, but it's definitely possible that it just got loose. But for a few laps before that, I felt like so, you know, the one thing about Darlington is that you definitely run a lot of lines here. I mean, I felt better lower than higher, so at times, you know, I'm a lane or two below the dotted line, so, you know, debris is just something that happens here because you're using so much track, but, you know, I'm not 100% sure. Could have just got loose, but could have been a cut tire too. Not sure, so it's a bummer. We fought our way back to the lead lap after taking 2 tires, which probably not a good idea at Darlington. I think Carl took no tires, and not a good idea at Darlington. So I feel like we were in a position to have a decent end of the day, although we're only just halfway. So it's unfortunate, and I love this car in my suit. I think the lady in black thing was a cool thing, but it's unfortunately I think it's come to an end.
Okay, and what happens is there a pathway. Okay, after it's just a wall, that's it. Now we're going to the final lap where you guys see who went off and where the night went.
And what a pit stop for the 19 team. Great job by Carl Edwards. Wins the race off of pit road. We'll see how the restart goes. Carl Edwards on the inside. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Fans will be on their feet for the final 8. Green flag back in the air. They fan out 3 wide, trying to make the pass on the inside. Denny Hamlin makes the move. Hamlin aggressive on the restart. He'll take second away from Keselowski. Earlier this year, won at Charlotte in a 600-mile race, and now the longest race of the year time-wise, down the backstretch for the final time. Carl Edwards, as he comes through 3 and 4, he'll see the checkered flag. He'll add his name to the legends that have won at Darlington. Carl Edwards wins the Southern 500.
Awesome. Way to go, Harris. Way to go, team. Woo! Awesome job saving Darlington there, boys. Southern 500 winner.
His crew knows. They'll give him room.
So as you saw, Carl Edwards went off to win the race tonight at Darlington. And I'm really great to see. Now I'm hoping to win some of the Whitehouse Senate. Both Whitehouse and her password. For her password, he will have an okay rate and everything. It's too because it had accident with a 45. And that really pissed off her password. Well, that's passing at Darlington in a hard race last sometimes. So her password, he found her way and stole it. And he sent it fully tested. Oh yeah, now who's sending for her password. Next one I'm gonna talk about is Wayne Elliott. Wayne Elliott, he was having an okay race too. He did get in a little accident after he sent it off the way, but he was able to take it away and actually rebound and hit him like a half warning. Okay, he hit the wall, looked like that her password. And after that, he went off the wall and said, Wayne Elliott sent it fully full. Oh yeah, so now he's sending for Wayne Elliott. Oh yeah. Next one I'm gonna talk about is my favorite one of West Florida. So he will also have a 22 race tonight. He will up in his work or have him some of the way. So he has fire pit stop. Fire nothing in the half 1 air after that. He was doing rebound. But he do have an okay finish. He finished 16th. And Jimmie Johnson, he will also have a 22 race today. He did his foot out one time in the race by Rory Rosado, and he also had a little issue with Swiss Golden, so it isn't fit wolf. The Swiss Golden was not happy about that. But yeah, but Jimmie Johnson had okay finish. He finished 19th. So now Mahal is who was a point hitting right now after the night race. Jimmie Johnson is 6 points, 131 points behind Senna Halfway. Swiss Golden is 58 points, 248 points behind Senna Halfway. Senna Halfway is 22 points, 421 points behind Senna Halfway. And Tyler Foot, it looks like he is a swing of a foot. So it looks like he got enough points to carry a possibly a point. Because he is right now 83 points ahead of going full point. So yeah, so he is going to say it's a possible a point. So 2 was Tyler Foot. So yeah, so that is how it went tonight. It was a way a lot of yellow. Yeah. So that was the total 500. So now next week is going to be Saturday night at the Whitman International Weight 3 weeks over here at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait for the start at about 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and totally on the NBC Sports Network. And next week is going to be the final race before the race for the foot. We will find out next week who are going to be the 50 flyers racing for the race for the foot. So here's the wait. And tonight I am wearing Daniel O'Hara. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I will talk to you guys in my next week video. Bye everybody.